Welcome to the LoanAnalyitcs Setup Application Training video. During this video, you will learn how to use the LAsetup application to manage your LoanAnalyitcs parameters. We will now go to the application. You open the application and enter the name of your financial institution. Click Import. You will import a data extract to import in the query header names and the data codes. Click LoanAnalyitcs Extract. Identify the extract that you want to bring in. Once in, click Main and we'll set up the application. Click Setup. Click Queries. Query number 1 are the parameters for the LA Capital, LA Risk 1, LA Risk 3, and LA Migrate. The segment names here are imported in from the header row of the data extract. So whatever you call the data in the extract, that naming convention will be imported into the application. Then click Industry. You would enter your industry names and corresponding industry codes. Then click the drop-down box. The data codes are imported into the setup application. You can group data codes. For example, Group 1, code 2869 is being grouped with 119. Click Query 2. Query 2 definitions would be exported to the LA Cost and LA Risk 2 application. Click Loan Officer. You would enter the names of your loan officer and the corresponding loan officer codes. Query 3. Query 3 definitions would be exported to the LA Stress STA, LA Simulate STA, LA Stress PD, and LA Simulate PD. You would enter the name of your 6 largest industries and corresponding data codes. You would select the corresponding scorecards for each of the industry or industry groupings. Collateral. You would enter the name of your 5 largest collateral types along with the corresponding collateral code. These collateral codes are exported to the LA Stress STA and LA Simulate STA applications. Go back to Setup. PD risk, you would enter the name of your PD ratings, the corresponding probability default percents, along with the weights of your PD ratings if you're using a weighted average PD risk. LGD risk, enter the name of your LGD ratings, your loss given default percents, and any difference in the weighting of your LGDs. Setup. PD cards, select equity to asset, debt to asset, and debt to equity for solvency. Select current ratio or working capital to AGI for liquidity. Select CDRC, debt service coverage ratio, fixed cost coverage ratio, or debt to income for capacity. The scorecards will be exported to the LA Stress PD, LA Stress STA, LA Simulate PD, and LA Simulate STA. Note that if exporting to the LA Stress PD application, attributes must be the same for all scorecards. Capacity must be CDRC. If exporting to the LA Simulate PD or LA Simulate STA, the solvency attribute must be equity to asset. You would enter the range for your solvency, liquidity, and capacity for each of the PD ratings. You would enter the weight for solvency, liquidity, and capacity. You would enter the ranges for business revenue, wages and salary, efficiency ratio, and return on asset to be exported to the LA Simulate or LA Simulate STA applications. Each scorecards can be different for each of the 6 industries and all others. Setup. LGD cards. Enter the range of loan to value for each of your LGD ratings for each of your objective collateral scorecards. The scorecards will be exported to the LA Stress STA and LA Simulate STA applications. Note, all LGD ranges A through F must be used. Export to LA Stress LGD only if loan to value range is being used to assign the LGDs. The starting range for the LGD A for the LA Simulate STA application must be 30 or greater. Setup. Collateral. Collateral information is exported to the LA Stress LGD application. You can enter your collateral type, corresponding collateral codes. You can enter a discount off the collateral value, a distressed sales allowance. You can enter a holding period in months, and you would select the scorecard that will be used for each of the collateral types. You would enter the collateral code for the unsecured collateral type, and then you would enter the LGD rating for the unsecured collateral type. Setup. After the parameters are all entered on the setup application, we'll go to the main screen. We'll click Export, and we'll export the parameters out. For example, I'll click LA Capital. You would double click on the LA Capital application, and we'll take the parameters from the setup application, export those to the LA Capital application, and after exporting, the application is ready to use. Thank you for viewing the LoanAnalyitcs setup application video. If you have any questions, please send me an email. Thank you.